Open source continuation. So my last card was Empress. Nine of Pentacles. So you're in your power, and whatever you're building, you're gaining financially, and this is going to happen in divine timing. And because you're in your Empress energy, you are attracting divine love and you're bringing in change. So let's see what's going on. Let's get something from this one. Oops. All right. Infinite self. So you're merging with spirit, eternal being, connect with your ancestors, unlimited potential. So you have some form of gift, talents, skills, craft, or you're doing some form of business and you're very authentic. You're someone that's adjustable, flexible. You're someone very creative. Your true self emerges, real purpose, life mission, being vigilant, genuine feelings. So you're someone that's very empathic, very kind. You connect to your ancestors, and 88888. So 3737. Let's see some. Look at this first top card. Non-duality. Look what it says. Let your authentic humanity shine while you also bow into inner divine. You can become fluent and both. So see, you're very authentic. So I just happened to see that while I was shuffling. This is where you're heading. We're not taking it till it come out, but that's what's on the top of the card. See, celebration. You are going to be able to celebrate because whatever you're doing, maybe you have a deepening of knowledge and wisdom, or your wisdom and knowledge is grown. Once you're on earth for enough long times, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring peace to God. So you are releasing, or you already have released. So this is where you're at. The next card is alone. So you're allowing the help. And the next one is turning the page. So look at that. See, look at that. You turned your back and you moved away. You abandoned whatever was not serving your highest good, and you're allowing for this change to come in. See, you took action and you made change. You had to close the cycle and allow things to end and fall apart, so you can bring this movement in by allowing change. So you're able to step forward. Maybe you awaken. You turn the page. Move on to the next thing. Completion. Look at that. I didn't even read that yet. Finish line, ending, full circle, starting over. Double confirmation. Look at my cards. So you have awakened to your new potential and you shed the old. Look at them. I haven't even gone to that yet. Let's see. What did you leave behind? What did you lose? Maybe you had to heal yourself. Queen of Cups, you had to heal yourself from something, and you had to bring yourself back from something. You had to nurture yourself and start loving yourself. See, maybe you're a motivation, or you had to motivate yourself, so you're able to heal and motivate others. Strength to make decision, connect to your purpose, open to opportunities. So with you doing the inner healing and healing yourself, you're able to receive. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan. Trust your inner guidance. So you're divinely guided. See, you had to move away from this karmic energy that was in that young, so you could expand. 301, so you could expand, so you could grow. You can move away from these losses and void. So you had to void these people so you could break free from limitations. Release, mercy, breakthrough, calm eye of the storm. So you was in the high of the storm, but you had to release yourself so you could overcome these losses and move away. Maybe you had to gain self-worth. You had to know your worth. You have been worthy to belong to without any need to improve. So people might make you feel like you wasn't worthy. That's why they tried to keep you in this grief, this fear, all that. Tears, what happens when the ice breaks melt. So you had to remove this delusion, this fantasy away from you. You had to move away from someone that was taking your energy. They was holding on to you. They was very greedy, very manipulative, and you had to detach yourself with grace. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside. So maybe you had to go somewhere where you can be in your own sanctuary to heal. Let's see something. You had to go through this healing and move away from that karmic energy so you could attract this emperor. We already saw the empress. You're already in your power. So see, you had to become that on your own so you could meet this person. So you had to go through all that inner healing. So you had to take the right action on yourself, and this is where your intuition awake. Let me see. Seeing the higher truth, hearing from your angels, knowing the knowledge. So you had to move away from all that energy, vampires, people that try to keep you down, belittle you and everything, people who keep you in adversity, people who keep you in loss, people who keep you in regret. You had to move away from all that so you could attract this Ace of Pentacles, because you wasn't going to be able to receive this raise, this financial opportunity, this new job, this investment, or this promotion with you being around these people, because these people was like stumbling blocks. They tried to block you, so you had to block them and protect yourself by abandoning them and moving on away. World, you had to end that situation, move away from these people, completed these cycles so you could step on your passion, your soul purpose, whatever you're passionate, whatever you was called to be, using your gifts for good, creativity, talents, abilities, expression, awakening help. So you are divinely guided and you're receiving these help so you're able to be on your divine mission, so you can bring in abundance for you and you're able to bring in abundance to help others. Let's see. Ooh. King of Cups. So see, this person was a King of Cups in reverse. This person didn't lead you in the right direction, but your intuition kicked in and you realized what was going on. This person didn't want you to bring in a solid foundation. This person didn't want you to have anything good. Page of Cups. So this person wanted to work with you. They team up against you because they didn't want you to build this foundation. Physical, body, health, work, relationship, home, values. They didn't want you to have these values. They wanted you in a karmic energy because they didn't want you to be on the right path and be on your right journey. All right, let's get one and then I'll pick that card up. See, that's why they tried to keep you in this Nine of Swords energy, so you wouldn't been awakened to your true potential, so you would have been able to move forward away from stress, negative thoughts, grievance. So this is your true destiny, strength, prayer, courage, determination, miracle. So whatever is meant for you is gonna be for you. Maybe you had the courage to walk away and move away from this King of Swords in reverse. Someone that was very sneaky, strategic, deceptive, but you had to set up boundaries with this energy. See, a lover, someone that you was in love with. So you could go on your destined path and you could change plans in your life. You could change around something. Maybe you was guided to be working on something, guided on a new path, career change. Look at that. Work, career change, manifesting prosperity, working out well. Look, you was divinely guided on your path to be in this energy, to guide and to protect. Dear Lord, help me to trust the plan beyond what I can see and break these illusions. So something good is coming in for you. I'm going to put them down until something good. You're going to go through a period of expansion. Let's see what comes out in this one first. There we go. See? You wasn't going to go through expansion until you move away from this manipulative energy, this betrayer, this person who tried to have you down. You had to make the big decision to move away so something good could come in for you and you could expand. You could grow more creative. See? This person was trying to keep you constrained. Let's see what they say. Big decision, getting new perspective. You had to gain a new perspective in giving and receiving. This person wasn't being fair to you. Endless flow, full possibility. So you can attract your full possibilities. Things is coming in good for you. falling into place, blessings, positive events, receive. So you had to move away from this energy. Let's see. Hold on. You had to move away from this warlock or this witch, whatever. It's saying, so maybe this person broke your heart. This person tried to keep you bonded and lost by playing with your heart, keeping you heartbroken, so you would be in this trauma, this traumatic phase, so you wouldn't been able to focus. You wouldn't been able to create what you need to create. So you've been able to reach out and give generosity to others, because you're a very generous kind of person, very healing kind of person. You're someone that's in your innocence. Receive, help, connect with others, contacts, in touch, healing hand. So you're a healer. This person didn't want you to be in this energy. This person didn't want you to be in this. So that's why they did all that towards you. So you had to end this situation and transform yourself and remove yourself from that. You had to ask divine help, because maybe this person was doing things in the background. You already know what I'm talking about, that hoodoo, that doo-doo. That's why this person tried to juggle you, because this person wanted to keep you stuck. Ace of Cups. This person didn't pour into you when you was in the relationship with them, because guess what? This person didn't want you to do good. Past is present. You reap what you sown. Career balancing, harvest, financial stabilizing, reward. So because you have done the right thing, even though that person didn't, you healed yourself. You trust the guidance and you release what no longer serves you. Letting go of a baggage, what no longer serves you, embrace the new. Look at that. I didn't even read that yet. Yes, you let go what no longer served you. See, I saw the devil. It didn't pop out, so I thought it was coming. Now, see, you have to release this person, what was trying to keep you in chaos, spell work, toxicity, envy, jealousy, so you could stand in your power. Because when you was around this energy, you was never gonna be in your power, because they keep doing something in the background to burden you, to wear you down, to put you down. But because you're someone that give gratitude, very thankful, spirit is opening up something for you, something specially for you, because you paid your dues. Let's see. Giving gratitude for all you give me, I may be a vehicle for wherever I go. So you are a guide, you're a channel. Spirit opening and see the big picture, deepening meaning, mysticism, inward knowing, divine love. So maybe you're someone that's able to do this, because you have that power. You're a healer. I saw that maybe you heal through words or physical touch. So cycles are changing for you. That's the next card coming up. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. So maybe you're receiving an opportunity in work. Maybe it started out slow, but it's growing. But this is going to bring in a raise for you. So whatever job you're doing, it's going to grow and it's going to expand. So cycles are changing, going through the motion, transition. So you transition already. You remove from chaos, ending that, rebuild, adventure. So you're rebuilding yourself. That's where you're at. And I'm seeing confidence. Confidence is the next card. See? Your confidence. Whatever you're doing this solo, and you're doing this by yourself, it's going to bring in financial stability. It's going to bring in gain for you. It's going to bring in material abundance. All your wishes are coming true because you're in this very confident energy. Let's see. Staying on the path. Don't waver. You're not leaving. Keep going. Take small steps. Encouraging. So even if things is not where it needs to be, you keep going. You keep pushing yourself. So that's why things are growing for you, because you're watering it. It flipped up in my hand, but it didn't flip out. See? See? You stepped into your life purpose And when you stepped in your life purpose, whatever you did, it's bringing in this 10 of Pentacles. So you're receiving money, big money at that. You're going to receive your spiritual inheritance, and maybe you're building a legacy and you're building a solid foundation, which you're going to be able to retire. So this is going to be your judgment right there, because you are getting closure. You're getting the help you need, wrapping up the chapter, release the old, new phase perspective, looking ahead. So because you're looking ahead, things are coming in for you. And the next card is time is right. So I'm taking it when the time is right, it's coming in for you. Oh, look at this. Jesus, look at this. You release the devil. I'm taking that one first. You release the devil out of your energy, and you're attracting new love. And with you attracting this new love, it's going to bring in a 10 of Cups, because it's bringing in someone that's going to love you, someone that's going to support you. This is going to bring in contentment. Maybe you're going to build a family with this person. Maybe your family is going to love this person too, and it's going to be victory. It's gonna be success. This person's gonna recognize who you are, and if you're doing a business, you're gonna have recognition because you're very honest, you're authentic, you're very bold when the time is right. Let's see. Plans come to fruition. So see, double confirmation, spiritual guidance in the moment, act now, stay in the flow. So because you're staying in the flow, this is what's coming in for you. Maybe see, companionship, that's what you're bringing in. So the next one is Earth Angel. So maybe you are Earth Angel, you're a star seed. See, look at that. You have the inspiration to create something new. Maybe you're creating a business or a project, and whatever you're creating, angels are on assignment. Spiritually service, working with others' perspective. So you're working with others to bring in new perspective, bring in change, help them to shift their mindset, help them to grow. So the next one is taking steps. So you're following guidance. So let's see. Outrageous openness. So you're open to receive the message. Look at this, Queen of Pentacles, because you took the step, you took the initiative on yourself. This is bringing in big bucks, resources, stability, financial stability, inner stability, emotional balance, following the master plan, align goals, making progress, path, faith, consistent action. So with you taking actions on your goals, is bringing in stability. In progress is the next card. I didn't take up the other one yet. I'll take it eventually. See, you had to overcome this 10 of Swords. You had to heal yourself from falling apart and bringing yourself back out of the rubble and building yourself back up into this Queen of Pentacles. Not gonna say it was easy. You was open to the change. So that's why things change for you. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from attachment, surprise, and delight me with your plan. You need what's needed. I am open to receive. So because you was open to receive, to move away from that sacrifice, and you was a work in progress, things are changing for you. Let's see. Maybe you had to move away from this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person that was supposed to be reliable in your energy. This person that was supposed to be there for you. Time for change in life. So you had to make this change in life. You had to track new direction, message, evolution of the soul. You had to grow through these lessons, and you had to remove yourself. By gaining a new perspective, you remove yourself from this person who trying to sacrifice you. And the next one is new levels, new devils. You already know when you go on new levels, you're going to attract new devils. So you have to trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling, trust your inner guidance. I'm not going to take any because I see Temperance fell right there. I just want, all right, there we go. We got them now. Let's see what popped up. 6 of Cups. So the past wants to return. See, they want to come back in this lusty energy. Do not fall for that energy. See, maybe someone else trying to come in other than this. So be careful. There's 2 people here I'm seeing, and they want to come in. This one want to control you and dominate you. See, 2 of Wands. This person is conspiring something. When they see you on a new level, There comes a new devil with a new energy. Your prize or answers being heard, exalted, lift up, strength, dedication, and word. So you're heading to new levels because of your dedication. So someone in the background wants to come back in and put you to rest because they do not want to see you in this elevated energy. Stability. They see that you're achieving stability and you're trusting your divine guidance. Hard work pays off. Security, grounding, practical matters, growth, alignment. So you're aligned to your future. See, look, success. So if you're in the public eye, you're going to receive public exposure, something coming in for you, maybe some form of achievement, some form of celebration coming in for you. Look at that. You are no longer restricted because you stepped in your strength and your power. You healed yourself. You removed yourself from out of this trap, this illusion that they once had you in. And this is how you illuminated what was going on. You gained the truth, you gained inner knowledge, and you didn't conform to anything that they wanted. So this is how you escape and change from this person that was trying to come back in, to juggle you, to have you stuck, to have you in worries. But things are taking off for you because you made the choice to move forward and let go. Look at my cards. Let go. You let go of what no longer serves you. Let's see. Blessed change, message from the divine, adventure, freedom. So you freed yourself. Curiosity, new opportunities, life path. So you're in your life path. Maybe your life path number 5. You can look it up and see what it means because I don't have the time to Google that. So see, this is where you are. You are the star. After moving away from this 5 of Swords energy, this abusive lover, this conniving lover, this chaotic lover, you healed yourself. You went through a period of healing where you had to heal yourself, change. You had hope, you had miracle, you had dreams. So with you becoming this star is pushing you out into the spotlight and you're becoming successful. And because you are in this balanced energy and you took the guidance, you took the time to do what you needed to do to elevate yourself, this is what's coming in for you. Let's see. King of Pentacles in reverse. They are constantly trying to send someone else around you to trick you. But Source is blocking them and freeing you from these karmic people so you can bring things in easily and you can receive your Wheel of Fortune. So this is hidden. Look at my cards. This is hidden in the background. They're unable to see it because they know that these people in this Three of Pentacles energy, this group, this team, this cult, they're trying to take from you. So they gifted you with the gift of intuition for you able to see who they are and know who they are and what they have in the background to try to block your Wheel of Fortune. They're unable to block it because you already know the truth about who they are. They try to delay you because they don't like your confidence. You're too confident. You're too self-assured. You know who you are. You don't need anyone to tell you who you are. You already know what you possess. You possess the gift of inner wisdom, inner knowledge, intuition, gut feeling. So when this Knight of Cups in reverse wants to come back in to propose to you and offer you something, you already know what's going on because you are the High Priest or the High Priestess. Open Source, like, subscribe.